What's going on again?
Again. Once again.
Once again. Chilling here at Mike's. And he was chilling somewhere today and
Dog park.
mentioned-
At the dog park. And then someone was talking about the movie The Island with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson. I mean, Scarlett Johansson. I don't know what to say about that.
Okay.
If there's any island you want to be on, like if you could take one person with you, it'd be like Scarlett Johansson. But anyway, she does a great job. I'm just trying to promote her here. She got tied up doing a lot of Avengers movies. But we decided to watch The Island mainly because I saw it like a while ago. But if there's any movie that I haven't seen in like 5 or 10 years, it's like brand new to me.
I never saw this movie.
I don't remember. Like it was like first time for me too.
It's a Michael Bay joint, too, right?
Michael Bay directed and produced, I believe. You were saying you saw in the credits. But anything on Michael Bay is gonna be worth watching. I mean, it's not many.
Really?
I think so. Even Ninja Turtles, I thought.
I'm sorry, man.
Bad Boys.
I didn't like them Transformers movies.
Really? I thought the first one was so good.
I don't know.
I like the Transformer movies. I wasn't disappointed.
Well, I also was never
a Transformers fan.
I mean, you know what Transformers movie I liked was the
yeah.
1986.
Of course, the cartoon one.
Right.
What was the name of it anyway? Some of.
I think it was just like called
Megatron.
Transformers the movie.
Right. Transformers the movie. Yeah. Optimus Prime and Megatron. Bumblebee. Starscream.
Okay, so what's the start of the movie?
This is the movie The Island, and basically.
2005 movie.
Oh, that's when it came out, huh?
Yep.
Wow, that's like 10 years after I can remember what happened in it. And I saw it in a screening in the city. I remember liking it. That's why I wanted to watch it today. But, no, look. I mean, what could you say about the movie? To start off, it's, you want to give the synopsis of the movie?
Well, they're weird.
They're in a facility.
People.
They're pretty dumb.
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on, but they think there's something going on. And anybody who gets invited, they have a lottery. They're living in a facility because they think there's a contamination outside. There's a contamination outside that's killing people. So they're led to believe that they're living in this facility because nobody can survive in the outside world.
And some people are having questions, and
some people are questioning.
Aren't.
Right, they question the lottery in general. Certain people, when they get chosen to go to the lottery,
one guy has a fit because Michael Clark Duncan won the lottery, and
he's only been there for 6 months.
He punches the elevator screen.
Yeah,
they have like the friggin' video screen.
A guy was there for 7 years, and he didn't win the lottery to go to the island, which is every time they show it, it's a wonderful paradise.
Yeah.
Like you just really. I even want to go to the island when I'm looking at it. But then they end up finding out that the island is not exactly all it's cracked up to be.
Well, we got questions immediately. Ewan McGregor seems to be the only one who's his friends.
Well, all the Echo group,
the guy from
the
Benson.
Echo group is questioning what's going on.
Yeah, they're broken down into groups. So is it Echo?
Should we basically tell them what the movie's about, like that what they really are in there for people who?
I don't know. Maybe it's not like we're giving us spoilers for a recent movie. We're talking about a movie.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
We're talking about a movie that came out.
Yeah, we'll assume that most people have seen it. If you didn't see it, check it out.
I'm sorry.
Basically, the people that are living in this compound are clones that are grown quickly so they can produce organs and body parts for rich, elite, high society people.
Oh, now that's a total spoiler right there.
Right, on the outside world. That's pretty much
that right there is a total spoiler.
I totally spoiled it. Yeah, but I mean, give me a break. Even if you know what the movie's about, which you can kind of tell from the trailer, and if you read what the movie's about, you're going to know the same thing also, but you don't know actually what happens. And I got to tell you, it goes from real nice dramatics in the beginning to action, non-stop action.
To total destruction.
And you kind of had an all-star cast. You saw the guy from Benson, right?
But that thing went to, yeah. Total all-star cast.
Ewan McGregor, Scarlett Johansson, Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi, who usually is good at playing a scumbag, and he plays his usual scumbag self.
And who was the one that you saw right away that you said he dies in every movie?
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean. Yeah, and you said from the beginning, this guy, he's not going to survive this movie.
That's his trope, though.
And he has to die just a horrible death.
That's one of his tropes, though. Alright, spoiler, Sean Bean dies in a movie. Whoops.
Well, that was a major spoiler, actually. But either way.
They're breeding.
Right.
They're breeding. This is such a stupid idea. They're breeding
We
superhumans.
disagree on this.
They're breeding superhumans just for their organs. And they're
Right. To give to rich
programming
people that pay them millions of dollars
and
to
they're
get those organs.
programming them with their fondest memories.
Well, the program with their own implant memories, and their own implant memories that they make up for them, so they don't know who they are, what they're doing there, and basically,
but they're killing the clones just for their organs.
And the women,
But
they make them get pregnant and just kill them for the babies.
But
for
these
high
people
society.
that are being created were way more evolved than.
That's the whole thing. People pay high prices for organs.
Yo, they outran cars. There's a scene where.
Well, they don't really outrun cars. They just run for distance and stamina.
I never saw this movie, so I was just a bit surprised.
Well, I'm just saying it's a great idea, and it could really be happening now.
I mean, it has.
Who's to say that there's not a? Everybody thinks Area 51 is where they're housing aliens. Who's to say that they don't have a facility like this?
Housing aliens?
Yeah, Area 51. Supposedly they're housing aliens that they previously caught in Roswell, New Mexico. I'm just saying that maybe that facility is really a cloning facility where they clone rich people. Like, listen, Tom Brady. Maybe he broke his neck or he had heart liver. Who knows? This
We're
might
gonna
be.
have a Tom Brady clone.
I'm thinking Tom Brady.
Giving him his throwing arm back.
Why do you think he's gonna be the best he's ever been with the Tampa Bay Bucks now at 42 years old? It could be possible. Football player that
Yeah, there was the thing. Someone was a football player, right?
It was the Reebok guy. Michael Clark Duncan. Yeah. And he was so excited when he won the lottery for the island.
And his clone tried to escape, and they had to drag him back.
He woke up when they were trying to take his organ out, right in the middle of cutting him open.
Right in the middle of it.
He goes, I want to live.
Oh, that was.
It was a pretty insane scene. But they eventually harpooned his ass. But yeah,
they had the harpoon going.
It was pretty crazy.
The harpoon gun, and then Sean Bean even at the end. After everything at the end, Sean Bean has a fucking harpoon gun. You have a harpoon, like you have the fucking darts.
Well,
you have laser sighting, but for darts.
Yeah, look, anything goes. And the funny thing about this movie, you said it was in 2005. This is supposed to be portrayed in 2019.
Yeah, this movie is predicting.
In 2019,
Yeah.
this is the future. Same thing like Back to the Future. And most of the movies in the 80s or 90s.
But it's still weird enough, though, for our current future. It's still kind of. Could you say that?
Well, the technology in this movie is way
I'd say I'm talking about the weirdness, though, of everything going on.
But I actually think it could happen.
The weirdness of everything going on. It's possible, right?
I think everything in this movie is possible when you watch it. Yeah, we know we could clone people. We know we could clone people already. I think everybody in the public in America knows we could clone people and animals. So who's to say we just don't clone people and have a facility where we give the organs to people that can afford them?
But the organs is so stupid.
Why is it always the rich people that lead, even in our society?
The organs
always
is so stupid of an idea.
Oh, it's a great idea.
No, you keep the superhuman person that you created. It's so stupid.
But then you would have to replace the real person
you know what it's
with
like?
the superhero person.
It's like, say you get a fucking, I don't know, a turkey, and
I would eat a clone turkey. No problem.
Break apart the turkey.
Okay.
And then you throw away the meat.
Okay. Throw away the meat, and what do you, with the bones?
And then you cook the bones.
Right.
And then you give it to your dogs.
Yeah. Everybody, you try to figure that out. I don't even know. Oh.
It's waste.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Superhumans.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
The
No.
superhumans. The superhumans would be the future if you had that technology. They're feeding them strict diets in
Right.
the fucking cafeteria.
Right.
They're they won't let.
Every time
they
they take a
won't
piss, it screens them, and if
They
they're
won't Ewan McGregor have bacon.
no bacon in the morning because of his.
Scarlett Johansson has to show him how to request bacon and.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson. Let me tell you something about her. If you like her, you love her in this movie. She's great.
She looks great in this movie.
Fabulous.
She looks great in this
She plays Jordan 2 Delta, alongside Echo, Lincoln.
And he's cool with Steve Buscemi.
All-star cast. Steve Buscemi is in the movie as
Who
well.
is like,
Correct.
when he somehow gets access to some
Right.
restricted
Well,
room.
Steve Buscemi is the guy who maintains the equipment. He's the mechanic there. And
No,
yeah.
Ewan McGregor
Ewan
gets,
McGregor gets access,
to there,
yeah.
and he's hanging out with Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, that's how he finds the bug, which leads him to believe that there's no outside contamination. Which is what you had a point. You had a point, Chris, where you said that it's almost like what's happening now, where people are trying to keep us inside because it's so contaminated outside. The movie kind of relates a little bit. Don't go outside. You get to go to the island. I liked it.
What island do we have here in reality right now, though? Do we have one? Do we have
Any
one?
safe
Can we
haven?
all take a fucking cruise ship there? I'll stay 6 feet away from everybody on the cruise ship and wear my mask. I will do that.
Proximity. You have to stay the proximity level.
Proximity levels. It's in this movie.
You can't stay together
Oh,
in this movie.
because Scarlett Johansson and Ewan McGregor are getting all like,
Or lovey-dovey as clones.
and guards are coming up to them.
Watch your proximity level. That's it. Separate.
Wow, yeah, this movie kind of that part right there was like, okay, we're in current day levels, but not really.
Oh, let me tell you something. In fact, in this movie,
But not
you
really.
could even be closer than we can be now in our real day and age. Right now, we have to be 6 feet apart. In this, you just have to be like a foot or two apart. So we're even worse. We can't even be closer than 6 feet without them telling you to separate. Separate. But no, I thought the movie was great. It started off nice and tranquil, giving you the setup for the idea, Michael Bay style.
giving you all the
like you said, Michael Bay, a lot of scenes.
Oh, Ewan McGregor's finding out more and more stuff as
Uh-huh.
he sneaks around the facilities.
And then it turns into total action-packed, non-stop action-packedness.
And him and Scarlett Johansson, he figures out that Scarlett Johansson
Scarlett Johansson wins the lottery.
wins the lottery.
She wins the lottery. She said, I'm going to the island. I'm going to the
He
island.
figures out that she's going to be possibly executed.
Well, definitely executed. And then they have to find their escape route. And we're not going to spoil how they actually do that with the guard and everything with his idiocracy. But yeah, you got to watch the movie. Look, I liked it. It's like it's typical Michael Bay stuff. If you like Michael Bay movies.
Oh, there was that friggin'.
Oh, and he has to destroy how many
Oh,
cars
that
in every movie?
destruction.
Total destruction.
Destruction towards like. Jesus Christ, was it like 45 minutes and something like that? It was like, oh, it's like this destruction.
Well,
Destruction.
You're right. About 45
Destruction,
minutes in,
destruction,
then it's just a
destruction.
total.
Destruction.
Yeah, it's a total cars flipping over and.
On the building, the fucking R.
Oh yeah.
Where
the
it's
R,
just
yeah.
a giant R, and then for some reason the helicopter is flying this close to the building, swooping around. It's like, what kind of helicopter pilot are you?
I'm not looking to
Fuck.
point out the faux
I know.
pas in this. I'm looking to. I mean.
I'm just saying.
Is that how critics like Leslie Siskel and Ebert, when they saw this movie, would they look at the entertainment factor and give it a thumbs up, or would they look at the technical aspect of it and say, "Oh, that can't happen"? I think critics give the entertainment value.
Siskel and Ebert were two hard-shelled guys that you had to fucking crack down.
They were like Felix and.
You had to chip away at their shit. No matter what type of movie you were doing, though, you had to like kind of chip away at for both of their approval.
And that's the whole thing. They were really serious critics. Like they couldn't
I'm not
suspend
fucking
disbelief.
saying me and him sitting here on the couch. Or
No. We're no
Ebert.
inside the actor studio motherfuckers or Cisco and Ebert types. No. But those guys had different views of the movies. But my question to you is, do you think that, let's say Rotten Tomatoes, we talked about earlier, do you think critics that watch movies rate it based upon their entertainment to get in general? Or do you think they rate it based upon faux pas that they might see in the movie? But that can't really
I
happen.
have a different opinion on.
You have to look at it
critics
as an entertainment value.
I mean,
overall.
paid critics. There's paid critics.
Well, okay. Paid critics are going to be like puppets to like Disney or whatever. Some people are going to be, but I'm talking about the main critic who finds entertainment value in the movie.
Okay, so should we go more into what goes on? They escaped the island, not the island. They tried.
Actually, no. They wanted. The whole thing was that they were supposed to go to the island, but then they end up finding out the island is not what it seems. Very dramatic scenes, by the way. You'll love it. And look, it's very interesting from start to finish. It really is. It's like, even the non-action parts are very interesting.
Ewan McGregor meets his own clone.
Right, he meets his, because they're called products, or
yeah, that's exactly what Sean Bean says when they escape. He's like,
with the products.
Yeah. 2 of our products have escaped.
So the whole thing is that they want to escape to try to find their human counterparts so that they can reveal what's going on in that place. They want to live as regular people. But they're not intelligent, really.
They're dumb as shit.
Right, they're pretty dumb.
They show in the beginning where they were teaching everyone in group class, and they're all full-grown adults. And they're reading like kindergarten level books.
And they said the most advanced is like a 15-year-old. And then I love when Lincoln Echo
and when they escape, they see kids.
When
they see kids,
they don't know what kids are because they've never seen them before. And when they go to the bar when they escape, they actually go to a biker bar, and the guy, he goes, "What do you want?" He goes, "You want it?"
He calls him Captain Kirk.
Yeah, and he goes, "Give me whiskey," and they go straight up, and they just look in the air. I love movies like that where they don't know.
They're all running around in the same white friggin' uniform.
It's almost like when Crocodile Dundee went to the city and didn't know how things worked, like an escalator or things like that. It's almost like that kind of feel to it. I love movies like that when they come out, they don't know what to expect, and that's pretty much what they had to deal with. And they had to work on the fly too to escape. They had to do a lot of trickery, and they've been through a lot. I mean, that scene alone where you said with the R when they were falling from the building and the helicopter smashed into the building as they're falling.
Well, that was
that's
just the end of that scene, because there was a lot that built up to that.
Oh, absolutely.
How the hell they ended up on that fucking
100%. I mean, right, how they even ended up there with all of those...
It went from a lot of talk to a lot of fucking... What now? There was like...
They were being chased by motorcycles that turned into flying motorcycles. Meanwhile, Ewan McGregor...
Yeah, the fucking flying motorcycle.
What about the scene when Ewan McGregor is on the truck?
How did I almost forgot the flying motorcycle?
What about the dumbbells? What about when
the giant dumbbells?
And that destroys...
What were those though?
Oh, well, you said they might be wheels for trains, right?
But for old-timey trains?
But imagine just pulling the thing and they all start coming out. The cars started going flying. Let me tell you, if you love action and good movies, it's a movie to watch.
Oh, I say the last half of it anyway.
Right. And although we disagree on the fact that I think that it was a brilliant idea to make money off people's organs and make clones, you think that they should just make the superhuman people and just trade them off with the
exactly.
But you can't do that though, because
can.
the people are paying money.
You can do that. You can do that.
But then you'd have to replace them totally. And then it's a whole...
Okay, and there will still be a better version of what you fucking... I'm sorry. They were getting fed those really, really strict diets of shit.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Whatever.
I like the movie.
It was alright. So...
I like it.
The Island 2005. Mike liked it. You give it a total thumbs up.
I recently got the Alexa. Let me see what Alexa. Alexa, what is your favorite YouTube channel?
I'm a big fan of the hydraulic press channel.
Alexa,
See,
stop. She likes hydraulic press because they crunch it. I recently got the Alexa, and I'm loving it, by the way. If you guys don't have it,
Okay.
you gotta get one. Sometimes she doesn't answer the proper way.
Did you like the movie?
I did. I give it a thumbs up. And let me tell you, it's like I watched it for the first time. Even though
Yeah,
I've seen
I
it
know.
when it first came out in 2005.
I know, Mike. I know that's your thing.
I don't remember, God, you know, but I like it though. It started coming back to me. It's all coming back to me now. Like Slim Dion said. But, no, I did like it. And I think,
Motherfucker.
well, first of all, I gotta tell anybody who's watching your,
motherfucker right
no, just to sum it up, no, seriously though, seriously. Anybody who's watching this right now, if you haven't seen The Island, I suggest you watch it.
Yeah,
It might be
it's a
2005, but it holds up.
It's a movie.
Yeah.
I never saw this movie.
It's a very
before.
entertaining, over 2-hour movie, by the way, which took us longer to watch because we had conversations in the middle of it. We were pausing the motherfucker. It's a 2-hour movie that took us 4 hours to watch. But I really liked it. I give it a thumbs up. You know, I definitely do. And with Scarlett Johansson, I give it more than a thumbs up. You know, thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's how people should rate movies. Like, well,
Not in this day and age, Mike. You should like.
it had action and Scarlett Johansson and Michael Bay. I like Michael Bay.
Sorry, the Transformers movies.
Some people might look at Michael Bay like, oh, he's a commercial type guy. You can't hate
Transformers movies sucked. All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Transformers movie. That's up for debate. I love the first one.
Okay. That's my opinion.
You wrap it up.
Well, but
we
the
were supposed to watch.
The Island was good.
What were we supposed to watch after this,
And
though?
the next we're gonna watch, cause, all right, this is my favorite movie of all time, and he's seen it before, and he doesn't know
I don't remember anything about it, but
anything about it, even though
I saw it when it first came out.
the future of law enforcement, what we might need today.
What we should need today, which is, what's your favorite movie? RoboCop. We're gonna do RoboCop, his favorite movie, and a movie that I don't remember anything about. And
Of course
actually,
he doesn't.
RoboCop. Let me tell you, we had a bunch of
He worked in a
RoboCops
video-
out on the
and
streets.
he worked in a video store too.
Look, you guys are less than 6 feet apart. Please disperse. Thank you for not smoking.
But Antifa through.
Antifa. We could use a lot of RoboCops right now.
No, they'd be programmed to let Antifa do stuff.
Or they would. Oh wow. Oh, I was about to say something crazy.
Well, like RoboCop, RoboCop 2, that motherfucker was programmed by crack. That motherfucker, Kane, that motherfucker. They were giving him that thing. They were giving him that much futuristic crack.
Oh yes. The Nukem? What was it
Nuke.
called? Nuke. Yes, Nuke. I love when they have like drugs like that really mess you up. Like in Judge Dredd, they had
Futuristic crack.
slow-mo in Judge Dredd, the remake. But yes, RoboCop. We could use a bunch of RoboCops right now. A bunch of heartless motherfuckers that are just abiding by the law. That's all.
Wishful thinking, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm a savage for saying that.
Maybe they're working on
maybe
RoboCop.
I want to see.
Maybe Trump is working on a RoboCops with the Space Force.
Someone has to.
Somebody needs to stop the RoboCop generation.
Someone has to.
Jesus. We're gonna do the next on
All right.
RoboCop, and basically I'm gonna tell you what I think of it and how it holds up in today's day and age, and I also want to know how you think it holds up now. We won't get into that though, but you're biased because it's like your favorite movie of all time.
And I've seen it more than once, Mike. More than once.
How many times do you think you've seen it?
replayability for me.
How many times do you think you've seen
A
it?
lot. I'll go into.
So it'll be so we're gonna talk about this from a view that you've seen it like at least 10 to 15 times, where I only saw it that once.
It's one of those movies I might be able to recite word for word if I fucking.
Word for word.
If I remember. But
Okay.
anywho, that was The Island.
If you were on
2005.
death row, would you
Mike.
want to turn into RoboCop?
Mike, Ooh.
I give it a thumbs up. I give it a thumbs up.
All right. We're already at friggin' 24 minutes. Do you really want to friggin' talk more about the islands?
Let's talk about the island. I just want to say something. If you were on death row, you got shot in the street, and they told you could be a Murphy, if you could be a RoboCop, I mean, what decision would you make? Turn you into a because you look like a RoboCop
But
right now with the glasses.
No, he didn't.
You're like a RoboCop type.
But he didn't know.
You would make a good RoboCop. You really
I
would.
make a good RoboCop?
You really would. I really do. Because you have the cop's brain and mentality and look with those freaking, what are they called? Those aviators.
I don't have cop's brain and mentality.
Well, you have the look. And if you just put the body, forget it. Targeting motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers used to think I looked like Jump Street all the time. I remember you even said a few times.
You're like a young Johnny Depp.
I look like a Jump Street. But this was like fucking over 10 years ago. You told me I looked
well,
like...
when I first met you, I thought you were Jump Street. I thought that you were investigating all of us, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, it took me a while to trust you.
Yeah, okay.
It took me a while to trust you. But I think I do now. Freeze, buddy! You're busted! Remember in South Park?
I got...
He did the undercover sting?
You were right there when I got shot on the street.
That is true, but that could have been a setup to make us trust you.
That's a pretty fucking elaborate setup.
You get shot on the street.
That's a pretty elaborate setup, right?
Yeah, I mean,
if only I'd have made some money off that.
Yeah, no, that was a weird situation. That was a scary situation.
Oh man, you made this whole thing go into a different fucking, you made the swerve into a whole different fucking thing, man.
Enough for nothing. I don't want to get into the whole shooting incident that happened with us, but the guy walked out with his hands behind his back. You were going to fight somebody one-on-one, very fairly in the Bronx, which normally doesn't happen. The guy walks out, who has a beef with my friend? You go, I do. He pulls out the gun and starts shooting it like crazy. Let me tell you, I saw that he had... Dude, the guy had his hand... Me and Nino were walking back, if you notice. You took shrapnel in your fucking leg. Anyway, I don't want to laugh about that. At least you're not traumatized by it. Actually, worse things have happened to you than that, and that's fucked up. Imagine worse things have happened than that.
You totally swerved this into...
Oh, it was a good movie. Have a good night, guys.
Conversation.
Yeah, but sorry about that. Forget about that.
Jesus Christ, dude.
We should get into that one day. People want to know about our history. Well.
Alright.
I never got shot. At least I can say that. Haha. Not yet. I'm counting my blessings. New York is a wild west right now. New York is fucked up. Okay, alright. I'm sorry. I go off the rails. Mikey derails.
Good night.